Hey, what y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing good. I just wanted to say hello, sweet friends. Ugh, my hair is so weird. Anyways, it's like 5 something on this beautiful Sunday morning. I just got up and I just wanted to say hello and see how you all have been doing, my friends, my besties, for the resties. See what y'all got going on this summer. We're about to go in the morning, we're heading out to Florida. We're going to go down to Fort Lauderdale, Miami and stuff, and spend a little while down there for the cheerings and stuff. So that's exciting, and I haven't really been doing nothing, just messing around. Like I said, I just woke up and everybody's asleep and I don't got nothing to do, so I know I don't need to be vaping. It's gross. It's so addictive. I smoked for years and years, starting from when I was young, and but once they came out with the vape stuff, like you had to make your own, you had to do the, like the regular vapes that you drip the stuff in. I put the cigarettes down. I went to the vape store that they had, which was like one back then. I don't know, this is like, it feels like it's been about 15 years ago. It has. And I got the tobacco flavor, like the strongest milligram I could get. And I never smoked anymore since then, but not saying vaping's any better, because it's definitely not. We don't know the side effects of it yet, so that's sad, because so many of our teenagers and stuff vape. And it's like we don't know how that's going to affect us, because it's literally flavored water vapor going into your lungs. So that worries me, a little bit, and I just need to stop, and it's just so hard. So I would advise anybody that doesn't use nicotine products not to start, because they say it's basically about the worst addictive thing there is, one of the worst addictions that you can get. But I just want to say hey, and I love y'all, and thank y'all for always asking about me and stuff. I get people asking how I'm doing and stuff, and sometimes I take down videos because people think I'm being serious when I'm literally just like being stupid. The only reason I have a YouTube is just for myself to be able to go back and look and kind of not have a bunch of videos on my phone, but I think it's fun to look at yourself and see how you've changed, physically, and which I really haven't changed that much, except for physically. That's it. I've changed a lot physically because I've had it on here for over 10 years now. But anyways, y'all, I hope y'all are going to have a good summer, and I know the kids are out of school and everything, so maybe y'all can head to the lake, or just go to a pool or something, especially if you live down in the southern areas like me, because it's just so hot. It's funny, the further south you get, it's like people are more and more country, like in South, well, not in Atlanta, y'all know I live like an hour south of Atlanta, but then you get down to my little town, which is great, and I love where I live, because we live close to everything, but we're still kind of not in a city or anything that's crowded or anything. But then you go southern Georgia, and it's like very country, farmland and stuff like that. Then you hit Florida, and it's a little in between. And then the further south Florida you go, the more city it is. And y'all don't, like, you see this stuff on my hand and stuff. I have this autoimmune thing called lichen planus, along with all the other weird crap that I just happen to get. But I have these grayish spots on my back that itched, and they won't go away. They leave like scars, I guess. I can cover it up with makeup, but some of this is from my cat scratching me too. But I got some castor oil. A friend of mine had given me some, and it is a miracle on your skin. If you have any, this is a big thing of castor oil. I ordered it off of Amazon, but it was like $30, $40, 100% pure castor oil, US plus. Cold pressed castor oil, seed oil, cold pressed castor oil. You don't want to use that like 99-cent kind of stuff, because it's a bunch of filler stuff. It's not actually castor oil. But has cured like I used to have dry cracked heels with like deep indentions in them and stuff, and so did my son. But it has like cured that, and my autoimmune stuff used to get purpley and swollen and stuff all up my arms and stuff, and it's almost cured that. So castor oil goes, from what my friend said, it goes deeper into the layers of your skin than any other kind of oil. That penetrates every layer of your skin, and you don't need much but a little dab and stuff, like on your elbows or, you know, any spots that are dry or irritated or anything, and you're good for like a week. So it's a really good thing to have if you have skin problems or anything, which I never did before, but of course now I do. But anyways, y'all, I'm just saying hey, and I'm doing good, and I hope you all are doing good, and just find y'all something fun to do for the summer, you know. It don't have to be nothing crazy. You can just go outside and play with a water hose. That's what I do. I go out there with my dog, and he's got his little pool. My retriever, Ozzy, you know, my white English cream retriever, and I just squirt it all over his face. And I haven't taken him to the lake yet because he is not the most well-behaved dog. He is well-behaved. He's just hyper. So we finally just got him now neutered not too long ago. So he's a little over a year old, and so hopefully that'll calm him down some when it comes to taking him out in public, being on a leash, which he acts good with my husband, but I'm just so nice and lenient with him. I'm just like letting him drag me around. So that's my problem, is discipline with him. But I'm not used to having a big dog. I've had big dogs when I lived out in the country growing up, but we didn't have fences. We didn't have to walk them or anything like that, which you could let them run free, which they did get hit a lot. Once they got up to the end of the road on the highway, they would get hit like once a month. So we went through about 60, 80, 100 dogs growing up, and I'm not kidding, and even more cats. But that's just how it was when I was a kid and everything. We didn't go to the vet. I did my own veterinary stuff as a kid with the cats, kittens, dogs, and all that. And they were all outdoors. And I had a ferret. I had 2 parakeets. I had a goat. I had some chickens. What other kind of pets did I have? I know I had more stuff than that. And I've had rabbits, gecko, hamsters, guinea pigs, all that stuff. But I will not buy any more animals ever. I won't buy an animal. You know, like my gecko that I have was pretty much like somebody that worked at PetSmart. Well, my sister-in-law had taken it in because it was kind of funky and stuff, and nobody wanted to buy it. So I've had him now for about 11 years. So he's getting old. Leonardo, the gecko. And Carmen, my daughter, she has a Flemish Giant, and she's like this big, like a big old backpack looking bunny, and they're great pets though. I would say there's nothing wrong with buying animals like that, like a farm type animal, like goats, sheep, and stuff for pets, or maybe even rabbits, because they're fine. But like ferrets and more exotic animals, I don't like how they're taken out of their environment and stuff like that. But I mean, what do, you know? Anyways, whatever. Y'all have a great summer and have a great spring, and just have a great Sunday and Monday and the rest of the week. Love you. Bye.